Namo Shakyamuni.
Yeah, go ahead. You can ask him to read later. Go ahead.
Okay. Ethan, you wanna read the first page real quick, Ethan?
Okay. Homage to the enlightened Buddha, perfect in wisdom and compassion. Homage to the noble Dhamma, the universal law the Buddha taught. Homage to the holy Sangha, the protectors of the noble Dhamma. To this triple gem I go for refuge. May the triple gem bless and protect me and my loved ones tonight. May we be free from harm and danger. May we overcome our difficulties. May we always meet with success. May we be blessed with good health, strength, peace, and happiness. May my parents, brothers, and sisters, teachers, friends, and relatives be well and happy.
Okay.
Do I also read this?
No, it's okay. I'll finish this one. Oh, also, Ty, Brendan said he'll join soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can ask Allison. She can read this. Okay.
Allison?
Yeah, she's here. She's Ethan brother, sister.
Oh, okay. Allison, can you please read the second page?
May they be free from harm and danger if they are faced with harm and danger. I wish that they overcome their anxieties quickly. If they are faced with ill health, I wish that they regain good health soon. May the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha bless and protect them. Protect me and my loved ones tonight, O blessed one. Keep us away from harm and danger. Let our sleep be peaceful so that we wake up in the morning refreshed in body and mind.
Continue, please. And
Aspiration. If I have strayed from the truth path, may I never do so again. If I have carelessly hurt someone today, by word or deed, may I be more mindful the next time. O Buddha, the enlightened one, help me set my heart right. May my actions reflect your love and compassion. I shall strive to cleanse my heart from hate and envy, and live in harmony with all people. I shall be close to the Dhamma, in good as well as in difficult times.
okay, thank you. All right, I'll read this one. I know that should the moment come for me to leave the world, I should do so without fear or regret, because I leave the world a better person than when I came into it. Whatever wrong someone may do to me, may I be compassionate and forgive and bear no hatred in my heart. I shall bear in mind to be grateful for the acts of love and consideration shown to me, no matter how small they appear to be. For those I love and those who love me, may this life be a blessing and a source of happiness to all beings. Nam Buddhaya. I would like to share the merits I have gathered today as well as in the past of the Devas. May they rejoice in these merits and keep an eye on me and my loved ones. I would also like to transfer these merits to my departed relatives and friends. Wherever they are, may they be free from suffering and be happy.
Okay. Yeah, the next one. Let me pull out here. Yeah, go ahead, Johnson.
You want us to start from the very top, Tay?
You can ask.
Okay. Ethan, can you start at Sariputta, very top?
Sariputta arranged with a lay disciple from the capital to have a large bell donated to Bamboo Forest Monastery. He hung it from the he hung it from the branch of an ancient tree near the Kalandaka Lake. The bell was used to announce times for study and meditation and became a special part of the practice of mindfulness. The Buddha taught the thickest to pause and observe their breath whenever they heard the bell ring. Lay disciples assisted in many ways. Kassapa explained to them the retreat season. This retreat season will afford all the victims to an opportunity to practice the way of liberation directly under the guidance of the Buddha.
Okay, you can start right there. Thank you. Allison, can you read where he left off at they?
They will have time for more intensive study and practice. At the same time, they will avoid accidentally crushing worms and insects on the ground during the rainy season. You can assist the Sangha during these 3 months of retreat by bringing food offerings. If possible, please try to coordinate your efforts to assure that there is the right amount of food each day, neither too much nor too little. Even the poorest of the poor, those who can only offer a chapati of 2, will be invited to stay and listen to the Buddha or one of the senior students give a discourse on the Dharma each day.
Okay, you can stop right there. Thank you. I'll read this one. The retreat season will benefit bhikkhus and lay disciples alike. Kassapa proved to be as talented at organizing the laity as he was at organizing the bhikkhus. He met with lay sponsors of the monastery and helped them organize the food offerings and other forms of assistance. He assured that every bhikkhu received a robe, begging bowl, meditation cushion, towel, and water filter for personal use. Okay, so a question for
ask him to summarize first. Sorry, Johnson.
yes, Ethan, can you briefly summarize what we just read?
So is this question asking like why should you not kill bugs?
Not yet. Just summarize the story first. So
Yeah, sorry.
Summarize the story. Okay.
Yeah, you can skim it a little bit if you want.
Oh, sorry. Not really like story. Okay, so the Kassapa told his monks about a retreat season, and it will give the bhikkhus an opportunity to liberation under the guidance of the Buddha. I guess it's just a retreat. So they have more time for studying and they won't crush any worms or insects on the ground whenever it's raining. And you can assist the Sangha by bringing them food. So that means for those two, I don't know like half of the words they're saying, so
It's okay. That's good enough. All right, thank you. Can we move on to the question now, Ty?
Ask Allison.
Can you summarize the story?
You understand about?
Oh, what do you understand about the story, Allison?
Hi, Daniel. Who is that, Daniel?
Yeah, man. Hello, Ty.
Yeah, who sit nearby you?
Huh? What's it, Ty?
Huh?
Wait, can you repeat that, please, Ty?
Yeah, who sit nearby you? Who's there?
Dylan and Tina.
Oh, Tina.
Wait, it's moving, guys. It's moving.
We're at the Indiana State Fair.
You got done with the summer camp?
Yeah. Our summer camp was last week.
Oh, okay. How was that?
Xách vali vô rồi thầy hỏi ra nha.
Hả?
Xách cái vali vô rồi thầy hỏi
Cái
ra.
vali hả?
Cái vali không tưởng nó có đồ đựng. Hỏi ra.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Allison. What do you understand about this story, Allison?
I don't understand anything.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnson. You can ask him, Johnson.
Okay. The question, Ethan, why don't we kill bugs?
Because killing bugs will give you karma. It is bad to kill bugs because you are taking a life.
Correct. Thank you. Yeah. Allison, why don't we kill bugs?
Because you got bad karma from it.
Yes. Thank
Is it
you.
the example, Allison?
Example, like stepping on an ant.
If you kill bug, if you kill ants, how could you get bad karma then?
Because you're taking their life.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Okay. Another question, Ethan. Why do we need to be mindful of the foods we consume?
I guess just eating unnecessary junk food will worsen your health, and the only reason you're eating it is for your personal satisfaction, and it is bad for you.
Yes. Also, you need to make sure like the food isn't expired and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, that too. You might get like some bacteria that will make you sick.
Okay, thank you. Allison, so why do we need to be mindful of the foods we consume?
So that you're healthy.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Uh, Ty, I think we can move on to the next.
Next question, what happened?
Hmm?
Yeah, the next question, what happened if?
Yeah. Okay. What happens if you eat unhealthy food, Ty? I think Ethan already kind of like explained it in his last answer, but yeah. So what happened, Ethan? What happens if you eat unhealthy food?
If you eat unhealthy food, well, you'll just your health will go down. Your health will worsen, and you'll become worse. That's basically it.
Mm. So,
Correct.
can you share with your brother any unhealthy food that your brother need to stay away? Can you list them out?
Like potato chips and candy.
What are they? What are unhealthy food that your brother need to stay away?
Candy.
Huh?
Candy.
Canned food?
Hey, you can't talk about that. You eat the exact same thing.
Mm. So Ethan, can you list out the food that your sister not supposed to eat? Unhealthy food you're not supposed to eat?
I know she eats junk food, but I'm not really sure which. Let me think. Maybe like just chips and candy, and maybe some Oreo and cookies.
Mm.
But I eat the exact same thing, so
Mm. Yeah, Johnson, give them some example for unhealthy food. Brandon, turn on the cam, please. Brandon, go ahead, Johnson.
Unhealthy foods. Yeah, like junk food, like anything that has like it's really oily. I would say like fast food, like cheeseburgers, even though they're pretty good, but they're pretty unhealthy if you eat them a lot. Candy, number one. What else is bad food? expired fruits. Anything that's expired, just you shouldn't consume. And yeah, that's all I can think of.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Brandon, keep the camera on, Brandon. Go ahead, Johnson. You can ask Brandon to read this one here.
Yo, Brendan, can you read the first story? Oh, he's unavailable right now, Ty.
Okay, go
He
ahead.
just texted me. Yeah, I'll read this one. The story of Thera.
Johnson, is this one easy for them to understand? You separate yourself for the gentle story. Yeah, let them to read this one.
Okay, okay. All right. Allison, can you read this story, please?
The story of Thera Kakupala. While residing at the Jetavana Monastery in Savatthi, the Buddha uttered verse 1 of this book with reference to Kakupala, applying Thera. On one occasion, Thera Kakupala came to pay homage to the Buddha at the Jetavana Monastery. One night, while pacing up and down in the meditation, the Thera accidentally stepped on some insects. In the morning, some bhikkhus visiting the Thera found the dead insects. They thought ill of the Thera and reported the matter to the Buddha. The Buddha asked them whether they had seen the Thera killing the insects. When they answered in the negative, Buddha said, just as you had not seen him killing, so he had not seen those living insects. Besides, as the Thera had already attained arahatship, he could have no intention of killing, and so was quite innocent. On being asked why Kakupala was blind although he was an arahat, the Buddha told the following story. Kakupala was a physician in one of his past existences. Once he had deliberately made a woman patient blind. That woman had promised him to become his slave together with her children, if her eyes were completely cured. Fearing that she and her children would have to become slaves, she lied to the physician. She told him that her eyes were getting worse, when in fact they were perfectly cured. The physician knew she was deceiving him, so in revenge he gave her another ointment, which made her totally blind. As a result of this evil deed, the physician lost his eyesight many times in his later existences.
Thank you. Can you summarize what you just read?
Kakupala is blind because he got karma for making someone blind.
Okay, thank you. Can we move on, Ty, or we have to ask more questions for this one?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say, Ty? Oh, what can you take? Okay. Ethan, so based off the story, why can't you take revenge?
So is it like asking why you should not take the revenge, why you shouldn't take revenge?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because you need to be kind to everyone. Whenever someone does the wrongdoing to you, you need to be patient and calm in the situation. And if you take revenge, it won't mean anything and you'll just get more karma, bad karma. Example,
Yeah, give one example. I just make up one if you can think of one. Or
okay, so you're siblings with someone and one of them hit you like just a light Duh. And so you hit them back really hard. That's like one example.
Thank you. Um,
Ask Brandon.
Allison. Oh,
Ask-
Brendan. I don't think he's back yet, Tay. Let me just. Brendan, you back?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he's back yet, Tay.
Listen.
Okay. Allison. So why should you not take revenge? And can you give an example?
It's bad and it gives you bad karma.
Yes. Can you give an example of like revenge and why you should not take it?
Like maybe stealing or something.
Okay. Why is bad? Why is bad to take revenge? If someone harm your brother, would you take revenge?
No.
Not. If someone hit your brother, would you hit them back?
No, I would just make them stop.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnson. You can read this story here.
The taste of Banzos. What?
Did he said Johnson?
Okay. Let's see. The taste of Banzo's sword. Mata Jiro Yagyu was the son of a famous swordsman. His father, believing that his son's work was too mediocre to anticipate mastership, disowned him. So Matsujiro went to Mount Futara and there found the famous swordsman Bonzo. But Bonzo confirmed the father's judgment. You wish to learn swordsmanship under my guidance? Asked Bonzo. You cannot fulfill the requirements. But if I worked hard enough, how many years will it take to become a master? Persisted the youth. The rest of your life, replied Bonzo. I cannot wait that long, explained Matsujiro. I'm willing to pass through any hardship if only you will teach me. If I become your devoted servant, how long might it be? Oh, maybe 10 years, Bonzo relented. My father is getting old, and soon I must take care of him, continued Matajiro. If I work far more intensively, how long will it take me? Oh, maybe 30 years, said Bonzo. Why is that? Asked Matajiro. First, you say 10, and now 30 years. I will undergo any hardship to master this art in the shortest time. Well, said Bonzo. In that case, you will have to remain with me for 70 years. A man in such a hurry as you are to get results seldom learns quickly. Very well, declared the youth, understanding at last that was being rebuked for impatience. I agree. Matajiro was told never to speak of fencing and never to touch a sword. He cooked for his master, washed the dishes, made his bed, cleaned the yard, cared for the garden, all without a word of swordsmanship. 3 years passed. Still Matajiro labored on. Thinking of his future, he was sad. He had not even begun to learn the art to which he had devoted his life. But one day, Bonzo crept up behind him and gave him a terrific blow with a wooden sword. The following day, when Matajiro was cooking rice, Bonzo again sprang upon him unexpectedly. After that, day and night, Matajiro had to defend himself from unexpected thrusts. Not a moment passed in any day that he did not have to think of the taste of Bonzo's sword. He learned so rapidly, he brought smiles to the face of his master. Matajiro became the greatest swordsman in the land. So to summarize the story, it was basically about a kid named Matajuro, and his father disowned him, kicked him out of the house was because he did not see any potential in him to get better at swordsmanship. So to prove himself, Matajuro went to Mount Futara and he met a swordsman named Bonzo. And Bonzo, while he was talking to him, at first he was like, Matajuro asked Bonzo, how long will it take me to learn swordsmanship if I like tried my hardest and did everything? And then at first he said, where is he said? He said, at first he said, as long as you live. And then he asked him again, and Bonzo said, he asked him another one. He said, if I studied under you, how long will it take me to learn it? He said, 10 years. And then after that, Matsujiro asked, if I gave it everything I had and I tried everything, how long will it take me? He said 30 years. Matsujiro was confused. He asked him, why does Bonzo keep jumping from, like, he keeps saying different years. He said 10 years at first, his lifetime, and then 30. And then Matsujiro said, I mean, not Matsujiro, Bonzo said that he should not be rushing. He should not be rushing. And then after that, he just took Matsujiro under his wing, but for the first 3 years, never taught him any swordsmanship. But after 3 years, he began to start surprising Matsujiro with like random attacks with a wooden sword, and Matsujiro was able to pick up on all of these like attempts, and he started learning swordsmanship and became the best swordsman in the land.
Okay. Ask AK, how is the summer camp over there?
Good, good.
How many students? How many children over there? How many of them over there?
Like 30 something, I think.
Okay, so Johnson, you can interview them.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I can interview and type. Okay, so welcome back to the Win podcast. So today we have AK. AK, so how was the unlock camp? Was it fun?
It was pretty great, you know.
How many people were there? Was it a lot of people? Was it like, if you had to put a number on it, how many people do you think there was?
Like 30, I think.
30? Okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
What did you guys do? What type of activities did you guys do?
Um, we we prayed. We walked around the temple and prayed. Um, we learned prayers and we read some. Well, actually, we didn't read Dhamma Sutra like we do at BBT, but like you more like chant it.
You have bonfire
Like one.
also.
Yeah.
Serena, you been there? Were you there, Sabrina?
Where?
Were you there? Were you at the camp?
The unlock camp?
Yes.
No, I couldn't go.
Oh, where did you go?
I had band camp.
Oh, okay. All right. An Khang, keep a camera on An Khang. So, what kind of fun you can share? An Khang, did you guys go out of the temple? Brandon, are you there, Brandon?
Yeah, hello.
Keep the camera on. So tell them how Houston trip for you. Tell them. Keep the camera.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Ty. I'll turn it on in a second. But it was so hot. It's so hot compared to Tennessee. But I visited your temple, Ty. I'll send you a photo later. And I met the other Ty there. It was really cool. I like the cats at the temple.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got to try all the Vietnamese food, and it felt very authentic because like it's the most Vietnamese people I've seen in the U.S.
Mhm. So
Yeah,
did you go to Hong Kong? Hong Kong market?
yeah. I went to Hong Kong City Market, H Mart, Great Wall of China. I went to Chinatown. I went to Galveston, the beach. I went to the Space Center in Houston. Yeah, I went a lot of places. But I mostly stayed in Sugarland, Bel Air.
Mm. So you
But it was very interesting experience.
so you eat out with Go Trang families every day?
No, not every day, but yeah, she invited me over to her house and we had a few meals and it was very, very good, very yummy.
We had Johnson interview him. Johnson,
Interview who?
Brandon, how happened to him when he went to Houston?
Oh, he went to Houston? I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, Brendan. So did you have fun going to Houston, man?
Yes, of course. It was my favorite trip the whole summer.
Yes, sir. Okay. So out of all the places you visited in Houston, which one would you say was your favorite one?
Of course, it's got to be Bel Air, the main spot for Asian people. Very, very cool. It was a not so diverse, but like diverse, or not so diverse in terms of different races, but diverse in terms of different nationalities. I saw a lot of Chinese, Korean, Filipino. It was really cool. It's like Atlanta times two, or well, not even times two, times like five. There's so many
Dang.
Asian people there.
Dang.
Yeah, it's so much. And the food there is really good. I've never seen a Buddhist or like vegetarian restaurant until I came to Houston. I thought that was super cool.
Wait, they had a Buddhist vegetarian restaurant?
Yeah, so some restaurants are actually strictly like vegetarian.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, and then on the walls they'd be like Buddhists, and a lot of them are Vietnamese too. I thought that was super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the worst part about it is probably the heat. It's so hot. It's like camp heat times like three. It's so hot.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Yes, bro. My dad got sick
What?
because it was so hot.
People came on.
Yeah.
You handsome, right, Brandon? People came on.
Sorry, I don't have a shirt on right now.
Oh, you need,
I'll turn on the camera on once I have a shirt on.
you need to get the shot and go
Yes,
ahead.
yes, I get shirt now.
Yeah, go ahead, John. You can ask him to summarize this.
Okay, AK. You gonna summarize this video. Watch it.
Ready, AK?
Stuck and you are pissed off. You got a chip on your shoulder. I strongly suspect it's frustration and you're pissed off at yourself and you're taking it out on everybody else. I'm sorry. And I understand. I've been frustrated. I understand being frustrated, but you're not working right now, correct? Correct. Did you work last year? No, not much. Did you work the year before? Yes. So is that true? Well, I'm trying to get a fix on this because I want to change this for you. I'll tell you one thing I do is I help the people that come here, and I'm going to help you, whether you want it or whether you don't. I want it. Yeah, well, I'm going to help you, and you're going to like it. You gotta understand that this is about you at some point. And are you working? I'm working still. How old are you? I'll be 73 next month. And you're retired? I'm retired from one job. But you went back to work because why? But now I'm having to pick up the loose ends myself and make our ends meet still, and that's why I'm working now. So he's twice your age, and he's working, but you're sleeping till 2 in the afternoon in the garage. He's getting up and leaving and working, and you're not? Yes. What is wrong with you people? This guy's old and tired. You're a young girl. He ought to be sleeping. You ought to be working. He's old. Sorry. The truth. Sorry. It is. I looked this up. I looked this up. You live in Arizona, right? The average life expectancy for somebody in Arizona, I hate to tell you this, is 79.8. You're 73. That means you're a lot closer to the end than the beginning. I understand that. You are in the middle. He may not have many years left. And you're laying on your ass in the garage till 2 in the afternoon. That's not okay. That is not okay. Now,
Yeah, Johnson.
Hey, AK, can you please summarize that video?
So it was a Dr. Phil episode, and like it was a father and son, but like the son he wasn't like independent, even though he was like really old. And the dad is also really old and he should be retired at this point, but he has to keep working to support his son.
Hmm. So, AK, would you force your parent to work even when they're like about 70 something just to support you and you wouldn't do anything?
No, like I would do something. Like I would work with myself.
Okay. Okay, good. Uh, Brendan, why do some parents spoil their children?
Well, for me, speaking from experience, sometimes they spoil me too. So I think um I think some parents spoil their children just out of love. They think that's like their way of showing affection to their child. Or they might have a bad child and like they think that's the only way to like keep the child happy. So I think
Uh,
that's one of the few ways.
yep, yep. Um, Allison, why do some parents spoil their children?
Because they don't discipline their children.
Okay, thank you. Ethan, why do some parents spoil their kids?
Because the child isn't independent and their parents love and care for their children. So in turn, they spoil their child so they remain happy.
Thank you. Uh, okay, so let me just ask this to AK. If you wait, hold on. Sabrina, you there?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, so if you were a parent, Sabrina, would you spoil your children?
Yeah, I mean, I would spoil my child appropriately and like I wouldn't like overdo it, but like on special occasions, if things gone right or they did something or they earned it, then yes, I would spoil them. But like I wouldn't do it every day to the point they get that into their head, which they think that they can do everything that they want and get anything they want.
Okay. Uh, let's see. Brendan, would you spoil your children if you was a dad? Why or why not?
Well, I think I would. If they're being a good child, like if they're bringing good grades home, they're listening and behaving. Yeah, I would. I would like it's like a gift or act of appreciation for them being a good child. But if they're acting up, I'm taking away those privileges and those rewards. So
Nice. Allison, if you were a parent, would you spoil your kid?
Yeah, just a little.
Okay. AK, if you was a parent, would you spoil your kid?
Um, like a little bit,
How
but
much?
like
How much?
moderation, like not like I wouldn't like pay the tuition or anything. Well, I mean like I would help, but I wouldn't like just pay the whole thing.
Oh, okay. How do you? Oh, Ethan, how do you how do you handle your spoiled siblings?
But my siblings aren't spoiled.
Yeah, but let's just say your siblings were.
If they were spoiled,
Yes.
how would I handle it? Well, they're my siblings, so I can't really do anything that bad. So I just treat them like how I would normally treat them. That's
Okay, thank you. Brendan, if you if oh wait, how do you handle a spoiled sibling?
Uh, either I'm gonna show them why being spoiled is so bad, and that if my parents keep on spoiling them, I'm gonna take away their gifts. I'll be like, not until you're good. And I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. So that
Yes,
is
sir.
what I should do.
Sabrina, how do you handle spoiled siblings? Your spoiled siblings.
If I have siblings, I wouldn't really like if they ask me for something. I honestly like in my
Oh, I'm sorry, Sabrina, but we really can't hear you right now. I don't know if that's just me though.
hello.
Can you guys hear her?
Hello.
Okay, yeah, it's not just me.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. You sounded like you were very far away.
No, you're fine. I'll get this headphones. Can you still hear me?
Oh no, it went further away again.
Wait, hold on. Give me a minute to like change then. Hold on.
Okay, okay. Allison, how do you handle your spoiled siblings?
I don't do anything.
Okay. Thank you for the honesty. AK, how do you handle your spoiled siblings?
I tell them they're spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like I make them feel bad because everyone else makes them feel too good. It's like
Oh,
balance it out, you know.
wait. That's kind of okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. That's my method for real.
Um, well, coming from someone who has two siblings, I would say, I'll give them a good little old little old pep talk, and then
Mm.
what Brendan would do, I'll take away their stuff, take matters into my own hands. Yeah. So Sabrina, are you done changing? Can you summarize this video?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I have eyes. Just give me the date of the video.
The date of the video was on August 30th, 29th. I'm sorry, that is the day that Lisa Palmer said that if I was not out by the end of the day, that all of my things would be on the street. She said that. I'll video. It's fine. Officers can arrest you for this. No, it's my house. You don't own this house. It's my house. Oh. It's not already on here. It's basically for you. If you tell the neighbor to call the owner of the house.
Did you put your hands on her? Just a second, at the video, you kicked in her door. Play it again, please.
Kicked in the door.
Play it again, please. Kicked in the door with an attitude that was crazy. Then what you're telling me is you calm down. Sorry, Mr. Schlesinger.
That's not what happened.
Sorry, Mr. Schlesinger.
That's not.
Why didn't
I did not go to jail. Here is the
police
police
came out.
Here
The police came out
when the
and
police
did
came.
not. The police came out and did not arrest me.
They were borderline. They almost.
I would have been taken.
They almost did. You can ask my witness who was there. Miles Shaloma was there during.
It was mutual. She hit me first.
Nothing mutual about.
Just a second. You kicked in her door for which she had paid rent for the entire month of August. You had no right to kick in her door.
Yes.
On the 27th, or 28th, or 29th of August. Play it again, Sam.
Ayo.
Your Honor, I had no intention on skipping out on the leave. You did or not, she was calling. She doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand that. She's not getting 1 cent from you, not a penny. And thank you. If it has to be fixed, let her fix it. She's gonna learn to control that temper. She had no right. You understand that. It would be like Mr. Schlesinger, if you paid your $2,000 rent on October 1st, on October 28th, Mr. Schlesinger came and busted in through your front door. Yeah, I paid my rent through the end of this month. You didn't have the right to bust in the front door of my house. It belongs to me until the end of the month. You had no right to do that. Are you out of your mind? You had no right to do it. And there is no question in my mind that a person who could not, with that attitude that I saw, cause this injury. Why did we go to jail? Why did I go to jail? Listen to me, because sometimes police are stupid, and sometimes you can hurt. It's a very hard thing. I never went to jail. So just because I don't have pictures and videos of her jumping in and out the window, I think you want to. That's not You're a liar. Just a second. You're a liar. Don't speak. You're a liar. What she's doing? I know who she is. Yeah, it's sad. Just a second, sad. I know who she is. No, you don't. With regard to this, you're going to pay her exactly what she asks for, which is $1,500. Judgment on the counterclaim for $1,500. You got a bad temper. You want to continue to rent to her? Absolutely. So at your own peril. Absolutely, he will. Goodbye. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay, so that door went flying. I'm not gonna lie when I was watching the video. But Sabrina, can you summarize the video, please? Thank you.
From what I could tell, it was a jury, and it was like a court going on how the defendant was assaulted by, I guess, the renter out person, or whoever rents out the house or place to the person, kicked it through their door and comes in angry and assaulted the defendant. And the assaulter denies having anger issues and assaulting the person. And the judge sees through her lies and she makes her pay the defendant.
Okay, thank you. Brendan, how do you handle a bad temper person?
I'm not gonna lie, I just don't talk to them. Like, it's just not very easy to talk to them. They're always mad. Even if you try to act calm, like they're also always mad. Like, it's just not an easy conversation. And then you might get mad, So I'd usually try to avoid um probably handling it. An example would be like let's say me and Ann Kang are just arguing, and Ann Kang unfortunately is the one with a bad temper. I'm like, let's say like me and him are sharing a room. The dude doesn't clean the room. I'm like, come on, Ann Kang, like I've gone about this like over 30 times. Come on, like you gotta clean the room. And Kang's like, so what? This is our room too. Like this is my side, blah blah. Then he starts getting mad. Like if he starts getting mad, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna try to like lessen the situation, try to like keep a calm tone. I'll try to go to like a middle ground, because I don't want to get mad or I don't want to seem mad because then he might, think I'm mad and then he gets more mad and then it just becomes really bad. So either I try to avoid the whole situation or I'm like, hey, I hope we're on the same page, understand how you're feeling. Um, and in the example, I'm like, I understand it's on your side, but um, I want to keep the room to be overall clean, blah blah. He doesn't accept that. I'm sorry, Aunt Cam, you're no longer roommates. So you can have the whole room to yourself. Dirty.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Since you guys both know Taekwondo, I thought you guys were going to throw it down or something, but it's whatever. Allison, how do you handle a person with a bad temper?
Try to be calm.
Yes, that is the number one thing. Try to be calm. Thank you. AK, how do you handle someone with a bad temper?
Um, I just like I just like walk away. Yeah.
Okay, walk away from the situation. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Ethan, how do you handle someone with a bad temper?
Hmm. Just respond to them, being calm. Just say, okay. That that's it. Just don't be bothered by them, and then eventually they'll stop.
Hey, thank you. Sabrina, how do you handle someone with a bad temper?
Um, Honestly, by giving them space, if you try to join in and give them words, it's not at the same time. You can aggravate them even more with this like negative, angry headspace, and that's very dangerous against you and themselves if they start getting violent, especially. So it's best to walk away, hold it, calm down.
Okay, thank you. Um, I think we can move on to I've asked everyone this question. Oh, an example? Oh yeah, no. Brendan gave an example. Let's see who else has given an example. Oh, Brendan, I guess you should. Can you give another example of handling a situation with a bad temper person?
Yeah, sure. Just another one in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say well, school is coming up, so let's do some related to school. So let's say oh, it's like the crack of dawn. Crack of dawn, you go to school, you barely woke up like a few hours ago. Maybe you got barely enough sleep, like 6 hours, but you feel so tired, right? Walking through school, you go to homeroom. No, why is the teacher yelling at me already? Like it's so early in the morning. So then by what's it called? By like instinct, you say something back, like talk back, like, hey, like shut up. Oh, and the teacher's she's already yelling. So then instead of yelling to the whole class, now she's yelling at you. And now you can tell that she has a bad temper and she's short tempered. So what do you do? Well, I think I think in that situation is very similar to like what we've been all saying. We try to like distance ourselves, try to keep the situation calm. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And I'll just go to my assigned seat, or I'll just listen to whatever she says, blah blah. And then if she keeps on yelling, you got to keep like an open mind. Like, yeah, she's yelling, but like, why is she yelling? She has to get everyone's attention. Because what if the room or the gym is big, etc. So I think that would be like the best way.
Okay, thank you. Allison, so if your sibling smashed the door, what should you do? What should you do?
Tell them not to.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Sabrina, so if your siblings smash the door, what should you do?
My sibling smashed the door.
Yeah, like he just went full on Hulk mode on that door, like for no reason. Like he's just mad.
Um, I really shouldn't get involved because I could get myself hurt or my sibling if they went Hulk smash. If my parents are home, most likely get their attention to let them know like something's going on and try my best to stay away because depending on what my sibling or whoever used to smash the door with. It could be a dangerous weapon that I don't know that in their fit of rage or is making them do this. I could get hurt if I try to get involved. So best to try to get an adult to help out if I can.
Okay, thank you. Now, me personally, if my sibling smashed the door, I would give him the good old German suplex into the ground. But that's just me, though. AK. If you had a, oh yeah, AK. How could you handle a violent person?
Violent, physically or like words?
Eh, I mean, just I assume physically, like he wants to stab you.
Um, I don't know. I do the same thing. I just avoid them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Allison, how do you handle a violent person? Hello?
Ignore them.
Oh, ignore them? Okay, thank you. Ethan, how do you handle a violent person?
Just go the opposite direction.
Yes, go the opposite direction. Good answer. Uh, Brendan, how do you handle a violent person?
Chill. No, I'm joking. I think I might have to be like gotta separate myself, like I don't want to be violent with you. Like trying to be keep like gotta like make the situation calm, be like, hey, I don't want any no problems. Just try to divert the situation from me as possible.
Okay, good. Um, Sabrina, how do you handle a violent person?
Genuinely walking away from them, I wouldn't want to like be in a situation where I have to be one on one with them because if they're violent, any wrong move on can get me really, I would really be interacting in the first place. And even if I didn't know and they became violent with me, um, get myself.
Okay, thank you. All right. First person to do the refuges. Ethan, can you do the first refuge?
To the Buddha, I return and rely, vowing that all living beings understand the great way profoundly and bring forth the Bodhi mind.
Thank you. AK, can you do the second refuge?
To the Dharma, I return and rely, vowing that all living beings deeply enter the sutra treasury and have
Okay,
wisdom.
but I know you know how to do it correctly. You better do it correctly, dude.
What you mean, bro? What you mean, gang?
All right, Ethan didn't know how to do it, but you
All right,
do. You
my
got to
fault, my
show him. My goodness.
Okay. Okay. To the Dharma I return and rely, vowing that all living beings deeply enter the sutra treasury and have wisdom like the sea.
Okay, thank you. Brendan, can you do the last one?
Yes. to the singer I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form together a great assembly, one and all in harmony.
Okay. Now we can proceed to may I's. Uh, Allison, can you please do may I's? And basically, all you have to do is say, "May I be happy," and everybody repeats after you. So just say 3 positive things. May I, and then yeah.
May I be happy.
May I be
May I be
happy.
happy.
May I be peaceful.
Two. May I be
May I
peaceful.
be peaceful.
May I be peaceful.
Oh, one more, please.
Was that the third one? Oh, whoops.
Wait, I don't know. Here. It's okay. We can move on.
Nice.
May I be nice.
Be nice.
Nice. Sabrina, can you do may our family?
May our family be grateful.
May our family be grateful.
May our family be wise.
May our family. Wait, what did you say? Sorry, it's very.
May our family be wise.
Oh, may our family be wise.
And may our family be compassionate.
May our family be compassionate.
Okay. AK, do may our weekend, since it's about to be our weekend.
May our weekend be safe.
May our
May
weekend
we
be
May
safe.
be safe.
May our weekend be good.
May
May
our
our
May our
weekend be good.
weekend be good.
And may our weekend be shoot. Oh, may our weekend be prosperous.
May our
And
May our
weekend.
weekend be prosperous.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Johnson,
Thank you,
very
Johnson.
much.
Thank you,
for meeting.
Johnson.
Yippee! All right.
What the heck?
So